Hey guys, Nana here. I am back with another video, and in today's video, I want to talk about this clip right here.
I know I saw that comment. Like, is that supposed to be a flex that I don't have babies? Maybe we don't want babies. Not everybody does. It's not a flex to spread your legs and get pregnant. I'm sorry.
Funny. It's so funny to me that Foodie actually thinks that it is her weight that makes people dislike her so much. Wrong. Wrong. It is this type of shit that gets people riled up. Yet she can't grasp that thought. She can't understand it. She doesn't get it. And she keeps on saying this type of stupid shit. Wake up, Foodie, wake up. Your obesity is not the issue. It's your mouth. It's your ignorance. It's you coming onto the internet and spewing stupid remarks like these that get people riled up. We get it, though. We get it. You are miserable. You are miserable because your handsomest man turned out to be a freaky turd-flinging douchebag. But hey, you picked him, not us. Okay, let's break it down here. Let's break it down, okay? I get it. The comment was intended for FFG. What's new? But as a listener via reaction channels, thank you very much, I took it to heart. And you see, that is the problem. That is the issue. When things like this are said, people might get a little bent over it. Now, sure, it might be directed to a particular person, but when it is said in this manner, those of us who are out here listening tend to take it personally. Yeah, so I got some things to say about it. I can agree. Not everybody wants babies. There is no obligation for anyone to have a child. You don't have to have a kid, okay? I get that. I have a child who has chosen not to have kids, and I'm perfectly okay with that. You know, I can remember on most of my stress days being a young mother, just thinking to myself, oh my God, I cannot wait until they're 18 years old. I can't wait till they are 18 because they're going to be grown and my job as a mother is done. Boy, was I wrong. I guess you could say back then I didn't really understand that a mother's job is really never done. Just because kids grow up, move away, start families of their own, you don't stop being a mother. In fact, when they leave the nest, I feel that's when the real stress of motherhood comes into play. Well, it's true in my case. I mean, I worry about them more now than when they lived under my roof. They might be grown and have lives of their own, but I'm still their mother. And they will always be one of my biggest priorities in life. And that goes double for my grandbabies, triple for my grandbabies, because that is the lifelong commitment that I made to my children and still make to my grandchildren. And no, I'm not one of those overbearing, controlling mothers that has to be on the phone with their kid 24/7. I give them their space. I allow them to live their lives, but they know that I am always here for them. Yeah, I totally get it. Some people do not want that type of lifelong responsibility. So I would never diss anyone who makes a decision not to have kids. Nor do I agree with people being put down for having that decision. And I don't condone people who try to kind of guilt them into having kids if they don't want to have kids. You know, sometimes people will be like, oh, you have to have kids. It's so selfish if you don't want to have kids. No. So yeah, I get that part. So what has me so pissed off with Foodie's asinine comments? Well, where do I start? Where do I begin? Look, I don't care what FFG said to get Foodie's drawers in a twist, okay? As I said, I was a listener and the remark kind of got under my skin. Sorry, you're probably going to hear the rain in the background. Okay, but Foodie, I have a question. I have a question for Foodie. Foodie, so was you allegedly spreading your legs for various men a flex? Is that a flex? Because you seem to think so. Yeah, you're nasty. Speaking of spread legs, all right, never mind. I'm not in the mood for Arby's right now. So yeah, I won't go there. Anyhow, my children are not a flex. But what is with this whole flex bullshit that she is so hung up on? I don't live my life feeling the need to walk around, quote unquote, flexing anything for validation. That is so weird to me. I don't have to do that. But then again, we're talking about Foodie, who needs to be validated for the smallest of things. You know, things that we do on a normal daily basis. Oh, I think I just answered my own question. Her need for validation, ass pats, and her feeling of inadequacy is why she is so caught up with the whole flex thing. I get it now, I get it. Okay, let's get back to the, it's not a flex to spread your legs and get pregnant. First off, I have never flexed spreading my legs, period. I wouldn't do that, nobody's business. Secondly, my children are a blessing, not a flex. And lastly, I have never felt the need to flex or flaunt my children for validation. So, no, I don't use my children as a flex, and I would never go around, oh my God, I spread my legs and I got pregnant. Look at what a flex I'm doing here. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your logic is so skewed. It is so skewed. And sadly for Salah, your Sultan of Pooh, he will never be able to flex having a child if he stays with you. Oh, wow, I made a rhyme. Oh, boo-hoo. Are you going to cry fertility shaming for that comment? You probably will, but whatever. Whatever. I don't buy into all that shaming bullshit. And if you are feeling shamed by that comment or any other thing that you label as shaming, that's on you. That's on you, period. If you feel shamed, then the issue lies with you. If you feel shamed, it's because you allow yourself to feel shamed. I personally think that you throw that whole shaming out there to be used as a shield. Well, it's not. And I'm not worried about what you consider shaming or what makes you feel shamed. That's a you problem. Anyhow, I just thought I'd come on really quickly, just kind of get that rant out of there. I know there are a lot of people that were kind of offended by that comment. Yeah, maybe it wasn't directed to us, but those of us who have children, we don't sit here and be like, oh yeah, let me flex. Let me flex that I spread my legs and got pregnant. Uh-huh. Oh, what a flex. She's so weird. I'm sorry. That just her logic is so dumb. So dumb. But anyhow, that's all I have to say about any of that. I'm sure I'll have more to say because she keeps on saying some of the stupidest shit. And yeah, I'll react to it because why not? Anyhow, that's going to be it for me. And that's going to be it for this video. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.